Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays back for more Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden for the Nintendo 3DS. So today, guys, we have returned to this game. It feels so good to be back playing on the good old Nintendo 3DS in the lower resolution. I don't know, I've just been so spoiled with the graphics and 60 FPS of Xenoverse, and especially Xenoverse 2 recently, because I've just been focusing a lot of my attention on that series and those games, you know, just in general. So it just feels really nice to be back playing on, you know, the good old 3DS, one of my favorite systems. And we're back, man. It's been probably a little over a month now since I've played this game, and for good reason, just because I wanted to, you know, as I said, shift my focus to Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 and everything, and pretty much just cover a lot of news that's been going on with it, because, you know, the news has been crazy. We are less than a month away from the release of Xenoverse 2, and I'm extremely excited. I hope you guys are too. We have like 1 week or less than 2 weeks until the closed beta, and around 2 weeks for the open beta. So, you know, there's a lot going on. Don't worry, I'm not, you know, deviating away from Xenoverse at all. You know, just news has been pretty slow recently, and I felt that it's a good time to bring this, you know, series back with Extreme Butoden, the battle team mode or whatever. And, you know, pretty much why I stopped is because I wanted to do, like, all of the characters, you know, have a full video basically having all the characters unlocked with the assists and everything. And yes, I know some of the extreme characters weren't in there, but, you know, that's just how it was going to be because I didn't want to go through, you know, unlocking them. They're not anything special anyways. So, yes, guys, today we're covering the episode of Bardock. You guys probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, and that's just because it was pretty much a Japanese exclusive, I think. I don't think it ever aired in America, but pretty much I did watch a English dub, which was a fan dub. Pretty good fan dub, by the way, and, you know, I watched that and I was like, hey, man, I want to cover this in this game, because Chilled is a character, and he was a pretty much a, you know, exclusive character to this movie, TV special. I don't really even know what to consider it, but this has nothing to do with Bardock, the father of Goku. I mean, it kind of does. It's the sequel to that, and this kind of aired pretty much, I think, like 10, 15 years. It was a long time after, you know, the original, I guess, Bardock, father of Goku. So, you know, I'm going to shut the fuck up. We're going to get into this. I'm going to explain more about it, you know, later throughout this video. So before we get started, guys, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. Try to reach 15 likes on this video. They've been amazing, and I really appreciate it. Plus, shows you want to see more Extreme Butoden content on this channel, as well as a continuation of the Battle Team mode series. So let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. We're going to go through free mode and just, you know, fuck around a little bit. And I feel like this series is just great to, you know, kind of convey what's been going on with me recently. I haven't actually recorded in like 2 days. I know I uploaded yesterday, which was the Cloud mod. I actually recorded that when I got back on Sunday from San Antonio. And, you know, some stuff, a lot of personal stuff went on, especially on Monday, man. It was a struggle, you know. In short, my dog got sick, and I was just not in, I guess, the right mindset to be recording at all. You know, I didn't want to record. I was feeling super down, and I was scared at that moment that, you know, potentially we were gonna lose him. And I don't really want to, you know, convey that negativity to you guys in this video, but I thought I'd just kind of explain just a short gist of what happened. And, you know, I'm not going to go into any more depth with it because it's so fucking negative and it makes me just upset thinking about it. But he's okay now. That's the best thing. He's recovering. He's good. He's actually in my room right now, asleep, you know, trying to get some rest because, you know, it's been a rough time for him. You know, he's been away from us. You know, we're his family. We love him and everything. So him not being with us caused a lot of anxiety. And, man, it was bad. So it's okay, guys. He's good now. But yeah, here it is. This is the team that I got going on here, and this is pretty much what I formed together while I was on my trip at San Antonio. Yes, I do play this game outside of recording videos because this game is so fucking awesome, and it's so sick. You guys need to play it for yourself because there's so much content. It's super cheap, too. I think it's like 20 bucks now, so you guys got to pick this game up. We got my boy Bardock, obviously the main character in this movie TV special thing. I incorporated Frieza just because I wanted more variety and another character to use, because I didn't want to just be using Bardock the whole time, even though, you know, he is the main character. And then we have the first form Frieza, and then, of course, the main villain, which is the ancestor of Frieza, apparently. His name is Chilled, and you guys have probably seen this guy before, and you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about with this movie kind of thing or whatever. You guys have seen it. It was in, you know, like I said, only in Japan. But, you know, most people watched it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and use this team. And we're going to go against, wait, what the fuck just happened? Hold up. I don't even know what just happened. I just want to go against some like random characters and stuff, and you can tell that I'm just like fucking out of it right now. I'm so tired, man. It's been rough recently, so I'm trying to, get back into the swing of things with videos, and I definitely wanted to get back with it, with this game. So we're gonna go ahead and fight Goku, and I want to fight some Saiyan. I just want to fight a bunch of Saiyans, just because I feel like, Saiyans is they're kind of like the main, I guess, race or subject that I want to talk about. I'm not really sure how to convey that, but we'll also have like Raditz too, just because, the family of Goku, and then Vegeta just got thrown in there because he's like, oh shit, what up, man? Hey, what's going on? So, yeah, we'll go to probably Planet Namek, just because I'm feeling it, and I feel like it kind of works. I don't think Planet Vegeta's in this game, which is super unfortunate. But, yeah, pretty much this movie / TV special thing is, it's like an origin story almost of the legendary Super Saiyan, the original Super Saiyan. And this kind of blew my fucking mind when I first saw it. And, excuse my, awful just controls and everything, and just how I'm playing the game. I know I already sucked before, now I'm really bad. I forgot the controls. But, yeah, pretty much it's just so damn sick to know that Bardock, he is the original Super Saiyan. And I don't know if this is canon or not, and I can't confirm. I mean, most likely it would be. I would assume it is, because, Akira Toriyama kind of brought this back later on, and it was based off of, like, the manga. Like a manga, like, series kind of thingy-majigger or whatever. So I would assume that it is a legit, or just a legitimate kind of, canon series, or just information, pretty much, from this movie thing. So, pretty much what was going on, I've said that, I know a lot now. This character, Bardock, we know him as Goku's father, and he actually transforms into a Super Saiyan in this one. And it's really fucking sick. I don't think he can... Does he transform in this game? I don't think he can transform into a Super Saiyan. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on the ground with one of his ultimates, and I'll check his moveset or whatever. But he does transform, and it's so fucking sick. It's like a combination between Vegeta and Goku's transformation. And what I mean by that is... the reasoning behind him wanting to, like, actually transform is a desire for power, a desire to be stronger. And that's kind of what Goku's motive was. And Goku, just the way he transformed is pretty much identical to the way, Bardock transformed, just because father and son. Makes sense. But pretty much what I wanted to get into was that Chilled, he's the ancestor of Frieza, and he gets, like, it's such a weird concept, because Bardock goes back in time. I don't understand how I don't know if it's a dream or something. It was never really explained, but after he gets killed pretty much by Frieza, he comes back in this movie and he's like, hey, I'm back, and I'm on this planet called, like, Planet Plant. And he does some, like, just crazy shit. He's, like, super powerful at this point. I mean, obviously, he can transform into Super Saiyan. And I kind of see him as the embodiment of the Zenkai ability. If you guys don't know what Zenkai is, I've explained it before. Pretty much, in summary, it allows Saiyans, it's an ability that allows Saiyans to become stronger and reach that level of Super Saiyan, or higher, heights of Super Saiyan, throughout their lives as they experience near-death experiences, and it's so insane. Like, I love the concept, and I wish they maintained it throughout the entire series of Dragon Ball Z. They kind of got rid of it, which sucks, because it's such a badass fucking dope ability that they had, and I don't know if they really, emphasize it that much anymore, but, just the fact that it was something legitimate in the series is pretty fucking sick, just to think about. But that's just a little food for thought with pretty much how Bardock transforms, and the reasoning behind him, still living at this point, because he recovers, and, this Planet Plant, I think he was sitting there, like, thinking, okay, this was, I think, the previous name of Planet Vegeta. So Planet Plant was Planet Vegeta. And that's why, this is in the past, and it was a prequel, sequel kind of movie. And, anytime you involve time in general, especially with, the Trunks saga and everything, especially in Dragon Ball Super that's going on right now, Bardock, now that he's got time travel as a proponent, a main thing that happens in his, lifestyle, or just his, I guess, arc that he has going on with, like, the movies and stuff. It really gets things confusing, and, this was a sequel, but it was almost like a prequel, because he goes to the past and, experiences this ancestor of Frieza, which is Chilled, who is kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Chilled was kind of, he was a disappointment to the Frieza race, but you know, it makes sense just because he's pretty much like the early versions of the Frieza race, and you know, he didn't have a transformation just yet. Bardock was like, fuck yeah, I got Super Saiyan, boy, I'm gonna fuck your shit up, and you know, he does. He destroys him, and it's hilarious, and it's pretty badass. But let's go ahead and go to Frieza here. I've been talking way too much, and I haven't been focusing on, you know, showing off Chilled here. Where'd he go? He just disappeared. Okay, so we have Frieza, like, double forms. I don't know what's going on, and, you know, probably some of you are like, why the fuck did you put final form Frieza in this? You know, if you watch the film or whatever, and that's just because, like I said, I wanted some variety. I don't want the same characters all the time. Let's go and use Chilled here. I just want to see what he does. I completely forgot. Okay, that was... See what I mean? He's pitiful. Get the fuck out of here, man. Complete and utter garbage. But... you know, the English dub, I can't remember what it was called. If you guys just look up, like, episode of Bardock English dub, go check it out for yourself. It's actually pretty decent. It was made by fans. I'm pretty sure it is made by fans. So, check it out for yourself. I think it's a lot better than watching the Japanese dub or just the one with subtitles. And the reasoning for me not liking Japanese, you know, dub or whatever is because the subtitles. I hate having to read and not focus on the animation, the art, and just the environment of the actual, you know, cartoon, like the animation and everything. I want to see that. I want to experience it, man. I don't want to be reading fucking titles. I hate reading, okay? I did enough of that at school. I'm still doing that to this day. Kill me. I don't want to do it anymore. So when I'm trying to enjoy something, I'd rather, you know, not read that crap. So I'm going to get my boy Frieza out here, do a little bit of an obstruction. Fuck you, man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get that fucking headlock, boy. You ain't shit to me. Alright, let's charge up here. Ooh, we can actually go 200%. I want to see what that is. Hold up. Final Riot Javelin. So it looks like he cannot transform into Super Saiyan, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll actually try it. Oh, I lost it. No, fuck. Fuck, dude. I can't believe I screwed that up so badly. I'm upset. But whatever. I think that's good enough, you know, just to kind of, you know, chill out and just talk with you guys. I really needed this. Just, like I said, this series is good for just venting and chilling out and just, you know, trying to get away from a lot of the, I guess, negativity that I experience, you know, sometimes in my life. And, you know, yes, I know there's a lot of first world problem stuff, but, you know, it's just good to talk with you guys because you guys are my homies, man. You guys are the homies, and I like to, you know, share what's been going on with me. I don't want to go into too in depth with what's been going on just because I don't want, you know, you guys to feel that negativity either. But hopefully, you know, things will get better from here on out. I'm really excited. I'm optimistic. I'm looking forward to the future with Xenoverse 2 and just, you know, a lot of new Dragon Ball Z shit that's going to be happening. And not only that, a lot of, you know, just video games in general. We got Color Splash coming out, I think, like next week, which is so hype. You know, regardless of what anyone says, I'm going to play the shit out of the game. And then we have Pokemon Sun and Moon in November. And, you know, Dragon Ball Fusion's in December. I completely forgot about that, too. So, we got a lot going on this year. You know, a huge 360, you know, turn or 180-degree turn or whatever from last year. And I'm glad that we are here with all this, you know, positivity. So, hopefully, we can maintain that throughout the rest of this year. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment down below telling me who your favorite Frieza character or Frieza race character is. I'd love to know. My personal favorite is going to be Cooler. It's going to always go to Cooler because he's such a badass character and he's cool. He's cooler than all of the other ones. Yes, I know. Horrible puns. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.